all of my own stunts. Mess around and hit me, you probably get blown up. I've been hot enough here to throw up the whole sun. Cut a man in half, write my name in his own blood. Everybody dies, you probably gon' never learn from it. Pop them in the sky till they never gon' get a turn from it. Burn stomachs cut like my blade is immortal. Bitch, open a portal, I slice you till your parts out of order. Your head and your torso, I murder your gore. You got a death wish, keep my hat spinning, I'm watching them get their neck split. Toxic, boxed it, you ain't gonna block this. Perfect every legend and sonically outfoxed them. You came to win the tournament, I'm ripping out your vertebrae. We came to be the worthiest murdering every murderer. Who wanted you got it, I'll leave them freezing to death. So tell me you next, so I can put the spear in their chest.
How many of us need a second chance? How many of us need to say goodbye? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Some say we could be defeated. I'ma call it Kenshi, we ain't never seen it. Hit you with an x-ray, real orthopedic. Now it's time to take your spine out. You ain't gon' need it where we're going. Both legs broken, head split open. Blood starts flowing, watch your soul get stolen. This human is smoking, you wanna try again, bruh, insert a token. Now we be unmatched when it comes to endurance. Spit hot fireworks, burn like a furnace. Cook your epidermis, yo, I hope you got insurance, because losing all your limbs is a frequent occurrence. Ain't no doubt we're the #1 team. We got elder god power in our bloodstream. We be crushing, brains erupting, obscene. Way we cut things, you could call this a cutscene.
How many of us get a second chance? How many of us get to press rewind? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Yeah, we are from different worlds, figurative and literal. Standing in opposition to the God that I have risen to can cause you harm in the physical as well as potential to. Flawless victory, my record's solid gold. But if we got a common foe, he gotta go. I'm down the road, full contact, been well versed in combat violence. We stick around that. This fight here is the soundtrack. Just takes a simple bit of pride instead of differences aside, instead of ripping out your eyes. But this isn't a surprise, I got no time, and my patience is in limited supply. I'm unwell, so cold like when the sun fell. You want help? We come together just like the one round. This war's endless, rest partially mended. Fatalities to friendships, now we gotta end this.
That's because I had it muted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good morning!
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Let me invite you here. Let me get... Actually, you know what? Before I hit send, let me get these from Punk. Punk, good morning. Popped into the gym to say hey before I head to the gym. Wait, I read that totally wrong. Popped in to say hey before I head to the gym. Gotcha. Good morning and have fun at the gym. I'll see you later for Drunk Bucks, Tristan. Yes. And I'm sorry. Sorry. We won't play Rumouring, I promise. Even though it is a fun game. It's definitely a fun freaking game. Oh, goodness.
Yes, they're all fun though, especially when we're drinking. Why not?
Right, exactly.
It's like the only ones that aren't are the trivia ones, because we all kind of either just win them all or we just completely go full idiot and can't figure them out.
Let me invite you. Also, well, well, that was weird. It was like a weird sound. Also, while I have you, Tad, I want to apologize. What is going on with the audio here? Do you hear that?
Kind of glitched for a second. I heard you glitch for a second.
I have everything turned off. We're not doing this today, OBS. We're not. Looks like it in the game.
It's always gotta be something.
Yes. While I have you here, Todd, I want to apologize. Todd emailed me once and asked about a Discord, and I had completely forgotten about that thing, so I apologize. I forgot. I did ask the person that created it to send you one, but then he was like, who the fuck's Todd? And I'm like, okay, so I'll just tell Todd myself. I have nothing to do with the Discord. Nothing whatsoever. That's why I just completely corrupt. Didn't even remember it was still a thing. So, I'm sorry. Let's play some fucking Mortal Kombat. Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. How much have you played this week? How much?
I have a little bit. I have played, but I mostly I leveled Havoc and Ashura. I think that's it, honestly. I basically just got them from level 15 to level 20.
I haven't played since last time we played.
Oh no, yeah, 2 weeks. That's a long time. That's a long time.
Okay, wait, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I was thinking it was last weekend. No, okay, but it's definitely been. I haven't played all week. Let's just say that.
Yeah, what? So the tournament last week, that was the last time you played?
Yep, I was not happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I believe it. Everybody's been having problems with the game, dude. It's been really crazy. It's like people are basically just tapping out now. Like they don't even want to wait and see how things play out over the next few months.
Wait, what the fuck's going on here? Why isn't my remote working?
Because we took too long, so it's just picking for us.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
You all right? That's all right. I got Shujinko. I don't think I'm gonna do much with him, so.
Oh my god, my problem is I've been trying to improve on Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Kano. Okay. So I've been basically fucking non-stop playing that game, and don't get me wrong, I love the game, but my Mortal Kombat is lacking.
Yeah, I've basically just been trying to stay away from it so that I'm not just playing way too much. Like, I have other shit to do, so I'm just trying not to get sucked back fully into it.
Well, I don't mind playing way too much, don't get me wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Right,
But,
I just don't have as much time as I would like.
right?
Fucking Melina, her mix-up always fucking gets me.
I know, she's good. Ah, ha, ha, not good enough, Melina.
That quick recovery. Well, like, it helps that I also realized that Afra does have two different versions of that teleport, you know.
Oh, she's got the purple and then the regular or whatever?
Well, you have the teleport itself where you can just pop out on the other side, but you actually can make a slash if you hold down. You see how there's that? Yeah, well, I didn't.
Slacker.
Slack is...
I thought you were talking about her butt.
Nah, I've been trying to mess with that a little bit, but it just takes way too long to build up.
It's kind of senseless.
Right, by the time you're ready to go, it's not worth it.
Nope. I'm not actually using Kano for anything, just fucking trying to hit you.
Right. That's alright. I'm whipping on everything right now.
That's alright, I'm doing things that I know aren't safe and...
Right.
Right? Like, oh my gosh.
You know I'm not gonna defend against it either.
Yeah.
You know I'm not gonna get the defense I need to actually get away from it.
Freaking Melina. Alright. I feel like I've definitely, like, redheaded stepchild this game, and now I realize I miss it.
I know. I feel the same. I just, like, there's so much, like, that falls apart on you when you don't want it to. You know, like, I know a lot of it is either me or my controller, but there's been so many little glitches and bugs. Like, that shit that happened at that tournament
Oh my
is
God.
just still crazy. It made so many people just put shit down. Just put the game down, switch over to Tekken, like, stop even trying to play the game at all.
I mean, Tekken's I re-downloaded the demo, and I'm not spamming, I swear to God.
No, you're good. I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck in the corner.
But it's weird. It's less button mashy than I thought. Definitely way less button mashy, in my opinion at least, than Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I think with some time it could be okay. I just
For sure.
do I want to put in that time to that game? You know what I mean?
Right. I think a lot of the skills translate over, like, a lot more than before. Like, once you get the 3D aspect of it down and you're a little bit easier, a little bit more familiar with that, I guess. Like, it makes it a lot
it's
easier
weird.
to do
Like,
things.
you can dodge to the side.
Right. And I mean, a lot of the times that's going to get you out of a lot of situations.
There's
but,
no chip damage.
Right. It's like only
there's
in
no
like
block
certain.
button. It's fucking weird, Doxy.
It is very weird for me. Like, going back to no block button is very weird. Like, even when I tried to play Street Fighter 6 a little while ago, like, or Street Fighter 5, it was like just having to hold back to block just throws me off so bad.
Yes, that's a thing. But also, if you just stand there, it blocks by itself.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah,
really weird. I had to look it up where the block button was. It was like, okay, we'll press down and then press back. But if you just stand there, you don't take damage. I'm like, what? This is like the laziest thing ever.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Just hands off the controller. Like, why not? Hands fully off the controller and make sure that you don't get hit.
Well, somebody can hit you with a low, because it's technically like a high block, but still.
Yeah.
I was just, it's wild to me not to have that kind of stuff. At least they have like special moves, which is really, there was some neat ones.
Yeah. I played for like a couple hours. I really do like it. I think that I could definitely actually play it. I just don't want to try to get used to that and then fucking not be able to play this at all.
Right, exactly.
So like, I feel like enough of the skills translate, but not all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
No, definitely not. I definitely don't like the 3D aspect. Honestly, my favorite part of what I've seen so far from it is the customization. Like the,
for sure.
People
have
making
been
like
able to do
Molinas and friggin' Kaneki and shit like that. That's so cool.
Right. The funniest one I saw so far was Saul Goodman. That shit was funny.
No way.
Yes.
That's
Someone actually made it Saul
hilarious.
Goodman. Like, fucking perfect. It's like, that's what you need, though. Like, you need to have shit like that. That's what's gonna generate a little bit more buzz around your game, and it's gonna actually make people want to spend more time in the game. And it's like, the one-player content for this game is lacking, you know?
Yeah,
and it sucks,
sure.
but it's like, you can't expect everything all at once, but you also didn't pay $110 for a fucking game that was gonna be a live service game, you know?
Yeah. Did
It's
you
like
see
they
the
didn't
weird
put
Mii
that-
stuff? I was like the Wii Mii things I was telling you
Oh
about.
the like arcade game shit.
Yeah,
It's cool.
No,
It's cool,
not.
but it's not. I'm just saying, it's cool, but it's not. Like, it's a good way to introduce people to the game, but it's still cheesy as hell. It's like super fucking Wii.
Yeah,
that's
it's super.
fucking, what, 2012,
it's like Nintendo
2013.
Yes.
It is, though. It's like, Nintendo has stayed in its lane for a reason. Let's not try and make it on every system and every
Yes.
console here. Freaking Ashra right now.
What do you think of the delay? The Peacemaker?
Oh god.
I know. I'm so pissed. I'm so annoyed. Not
It's
pissed,
just
I'm
like-
annoyed.
Right, like why would you do that knowing that people are like really looking at you right now to put out better product than you have been, you know? So
to
like why wouldn't
improve.
you just take the time, make sure, get through it, and then try to take a little time off? You're gonna act like you needed 2 weeks off for your developers after they fixed a patch that took them way too long to fix? Like, come on.
And then what's weird to me is Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League came out, right? And we're gonna do squads tomorrow, which is crossplay.
Yeah.
It came out, it's Warner
Okay.
Brothers, it came out with crossplay and has
Right.
not had a single issue. It is not just a one-on-one fighting game, it is a whole open-ass world.
Exactly. Like I don't see. I feel like it's an NRS thing, but it's also a WB thing. I feel like WB wanted to monetize this as much as possible. Like I would not be surprised if they eventually make us pay for the crossplay.
Oh, I would be,
You know,
oh my god, can you imagine?
there would be such a loss of players this game would never recover. Never recover. Like if they try to do anything that jeopardizes that, it's just gonna be toast. It's like that's been the biggest complaint in the community, so if it just doesn't happen, people are gonna lose their shit.
But this is, I don't see the excuse because
Right,
that game
Other
is so
games-
much more in depth. Like,
right. It's NRS. Like, I feel like they could have done so much, they kind of wasted time. And a bunch of other developers are like coming out admitting to wasting time while they're supposed to be building these AAA games. They're just fucking around.
oh,
So-
see, I didn't know that.
You're right. You got developers like literally talking about how they could have had the game looking one way, but they didn't because they were out drinking and shit instead of working on the game.
Oh my god, did you see, the Evo announcement by chance?
No, I didn't.
So they announced who was going to be at Evo, or what games were going to be at Evo. If you get a chance, I'll send it to you because
Oh,
you know.
I saw a couple people talking about it, but I didn't see the actual announcement. No.
Well, you've watched enough Kombat casts to know, you know, how the developers that are on there look. And the one
Right.
guy looked like he was dying. He was so drained.
Right.
Like, I
Really?
felt kind of guilty as a player looking at that. Like, dude, take a nap.
Yeah, like, go
Like,
get some rest.
He
bro.
looked more stressed out. It was weird. Like I didn't really care too much because obviously there wasn't gonna be like any game announcements or anything. But I was just curious and I seen it and I'm like, dude, you need a nap and a week's vacation.
Yeah,
Holy
right.
Shit.
So hey, maybe they actually did need the time off. You know, Like, maybe they were working around the clock to try to fix the desync issue, and now they really do just need a couple of weeks off. I wonder if that's what sparked it. The Kombat cast and a bunch of people commenting on it. Like, I'm sure a bunch of people watching that were just like, bro, you guys need to let this guy get some sleep
No
and some food.
shit.
Like, this guy needs a fucking meal and a bed ASAP.
I wonder what the fucking Evo prizes are gonna be comparatively to I know they're doing regional qualifiers today for Middle East.
Yep.
Was it Zombat that won for North America or was it Ninja Killa? I didn't happen to see the end.
I thought Sonic Fox and
No.
then Ninja Killa.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it was Sonic Fox was 1, Ninja Killa was 2, but I could be wrong.
I mean, that does make sense, but it was two different regions, so I wonder if that matters. Because one was
Oh.
northeast west and one was northeast. Wait,
In Northeast
North
North
America.
America West.
North America west and North America east.
Right. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I could see Sonic Fox taking the West.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
Lefty
It could have
wasn't-
been Zombat.
It could have. I don't remember. I know the one I was in. He was definitely like top 3.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd
Yeah,
said,
he's
and the
been doing
fact
good.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is getting a new game plus on March 9th. Yeah, about damn time. Should have won a game of the
right.
year. Stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it, Todd.
right. No.
It is not that good.
It is not that good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't play it, so I couldn't tell you.
It's not. It's fine. It's fine. It's no Suicide Squad. No, I'm just kidding. But it was fine. It was very predictable. Harry becomes Venom. The best part about that was the Carnage stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But like, I don't know. It was fine. I'm not a big I don't like the play style in it, so that bugged me also a little bit. But I know some people like, that combat style.
Yeah.
I hate swinging. I hate swinging as Spider-Man. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
It's super fun. I don't know why you have such a hard time with it. I know Steph would say stuff about it too, and I'm just like, what do you mean? You just press R2.
My brain's doesn't want to work sometimes, and I'm falling, and I would try to do one of the little tricks and just fall to the ground. I'm like, okay, fuck this game.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like if you are just kind of watching out and making sure that you're at least doing the extra shit, propelling yourself and all that, it's a little bit easier than the other games where you were swinging around. The older games was so hard to actually swing around. Now they just made it super easy and people still can't do it.
At least for the second one, they gave you wind tunnels and stuff to help to make the travel a little faster. So that was nice, but
right. Didn't they add in the fucking wingsuit and all that shit too?
Yes, that was so much easier.
Damn, I have not played with Smoke all week, and now I can't even do a damn thing. Can't do a damn thing. I know, I did get the costume, and then basically it was like, okay.
Alright, moving on.
Been out for a few days. That was a nightmare, dealing with all these people.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
Time for a vacay.
Dude, I got so sick of cheap people. It's not even funny. And then to see, people are really being exploitative in tournaments.
Oh my god.
I was just it's not just a feeling or suspect. I know people are doing that shit on here. You have every Raiden you come across is doing the exact same shit.
Yeah, and as Kano Ball, and oh my god, and you can't do a fucking thing, and that was my problem. The only people that have demolished me, and I mean demolished, me in tournaments are Raidens.
Right. Yeah. And it's it just seems really suspicious that that's how it's been going in Combat League. And now it comes out hey, there's been this exploit for over a month that wasn't made super public. So a bunch of people didn't know that it was even there.
So I've seen it a couple times and just thought I was crazy.
Right, exactly.
I've seen it happen, but I didn't. I was just okay, that was weird. And moved on.
Right.
I didn't realize it was an actual glitch. I thought it was me.
Alright, it's you're not really thinking that it was something where, okay, so Raiden is out of sync by however many frames or however many milliseconds, and that's why he's able to attack before the timer actually starts. So it's he's just out of sync with the actual game.
It's wild that was every single tournament so far. They could have every single one.
Right though.
No excuse.
Right? Did you see the compilation of it?
Yes.
That shit is crazy. To be able to just go back to a bunch of their gameplay and be here it is. They definitely were doing it there. Every big tournament they were in for the last month.
Even when what was it, Sindel had that Infinite, and then there was that one with Shang Tsung and was it Shinjinko, you weren't
Yes.
allowed to use those in tournaments. It was a thing, right? Like they're trying to at least be fair, even though there's still glitches. Nope, not with Raiden. They're like,
Right.
go ahead, cheat away.
Right. Well, I think it's go ahead and don't fuck around. You know, like if you fuck around, you're gonna get cut. And now that it's like a known thing, it's not like you're just gonna like get banished from one tournament or get banned or have. It's actually like NRS is gonna take you off the server and make it so you can't compete in their pro competition at all.
Well,
Like,
I
they're-
don't actually blame those people. So when I start a round, I'm always pushing ahead, right? Like when when I'm waiting for it to say fight, I've got my hands on it. I'm pushing ahead. So I don't
Right.
necessarily blame them as much as I blame NRS.
Right, but you have to blame them for using it, like knowing that it's a thing and just using it. Like
Yeah,
I can see that.
I can
Like
see that.
pushing forward is one thing, but knowing that you're gonna start before the next person and just exploiting the fuck out of it, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. The 888 said, this Mortal Kombat is automatically the best in the series because of its rollback netcode. I mean, because of its gameplay. Like, 100%, I love the way that they do things. I just wish...
take your life.
I just hope this upcoming, you know, we get, Peacemaker, we get crossplay. I hope we get a big update like we did when... Was it Homeland? No, Homeland. I mean, Omni-Man came out and there was that massive update with balancing and stuff. I hope we
Right.
get something like that.
Yeah, we kind of need that. You know, like there's just a lot of cheap shit going on, and it's not like it's just the game. It's players trying to exploit shit, but the frame data is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no reason why Johnny is basically safe on every interaction he has with any other character.
I mean, they balanced
Yeah.
him a little bit, but even after he's still safe.
Exactly. Like even after he still has the advantage, like you can't have a character just be fully having the advantage over any situation. It's like then you literally have what's going on right now where everybody's just using him to try to win. They don't
Yeah.
really care about anything else. They don't care about not being cheap. They just want to win.
I've noticed, okay, so out of curiosity, did you notice the cheapness or the constant spamming with 11 as much as you have this game?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm glad it
Like-
wasn't just me because the one person that I played that was top 8 international, they played a Reiko, and they were really good, and they played very, honestly, I don't know how to say it, like, they weren't cheap about it.
Right.
I'm wondering if they're so, you know, like, where they were so good at 11 was because that kind of cheat code of being cheap wasn't in there.
Right, and I kind of think that that's how it was for a lot of people, especially on the pro scene. Like, there was cheap shit that you could do, but people weren't just being cheap. I feel like it's like knowing that you can't earn the rewards any other way than just ranking up in Combat League. I think that's kind of what's sparking people to be a little bit more cheap in this game. Like, they just want to rank up to get the outfits, so they don't care if they're being cheap.
Yeah,
They
and
just
then they
want to
get
make
used
sure that they
and
get
that's
it.
how it plays.
Right, they don't realize yet that probably every single palette or skin that drops will be purchasable at some point, either through the actual store or the seasonal.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like all the palettes and skins will definitely have to come out at some point. You know.
And the way they monetize the game, I wouldn't doubt if they put them as the premium shop only, like in 6 months, maybe not even that
Exactly, not even 6 months. Like, you look at the ones from the first and second season, the packs that they were doing, like, I get that they're trying to monetize that as much as possible. You have people that were playing the game and trying to go through invasions, and like other people that just said, screw it, I don't want anything to do with invasions. Really? Breaker didn't work? I think the Goro fatal blow thing is fucked up.
do
You
you
saw
mean?
that video I sent you?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, what? Just because his cameo ambush actually popped out, that shouldn't stop the fatal blow. The
know.
only thing I've seen really stop the fatal blow is a breaker, and that doesn't seem to work with Goro.
Oh my god, Reese. Reese.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, definitely. I'm still hating on a game brought to you by chimps. Shut up. I know he's talking about Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, but
You sure he's not talking about this?
that's fair. I think he's talking because he always says something like brought to you by chimps.
Yeah.
Played by idiots or something like that.
Played
I
by
don't know.
idiots.
You're so dramatic. It's a good freaking game. It is sad to me though that it's people are so upset by a Suicide Squad game that they're freaking out over the Justice League dying. It's not that serious, guys. It's not a Justice League game.
Right, it's not a Justice League game, and who's saying they're not gonna be back? Who's saying they're actually
And
dead?
the more evidence that's being found, it's actually like to the contrary. They're definitely like
Still alive.
Yeah.
Or it's just not the actual Justice League, you know?
right.
Because that could be a thing too, that it's just an Elseworld thing. Because I'm assuming that's what it is.
I mean, maybe, or they resurrect them somehow with like Brainiac.
Right.
I don't know. Brainiac has healing chambers or something. You know, they can throw that shit in there.
Right. They definitely like to throw that shit in there. And I could definitely see them doing that.
But I am glad that it didn't take away from the main story where we actually get to fucking murder all the Justice League, because that was kind of fun.
Exactly. Like, you get to actually enjoy the murder part.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who doesn't want to kill Superman every once in a while? Like, yeah, Big Blue Boy Scout? Come on, motherfucker.
Right.
How's this
Exactly.
go?
Let's fucking do this. Right? Hold this fucking kryptonite grenade real quick.
And that shit's hard, too.
Oh, yeah? I
mean-
believe it. Like, the little bit that we got to experience of it, it's like, that shit was difficult at a few different parts. Just trying to keep everything straight, dude.
Like, I felt like my
movement mode.
OCD was going wild. Like, I
Right.
saw there was so much going on at the screen at the same time. So many times I'm like, where do I look? What do I do? I'm dying.
Right, though? What can I do to actually get out of this situation? But there was definitely a lot happening on screen. And sometimes it's hard for the ADD to
Yeah,
not get
it's
the
like
better of you.
it's like sensory overload or something.
Right.
But I did, I mean, throughout like playing and doing challenges and all that fun stuff, like I got the hang of it and I was able to like focus a little more, but it was a lot at first.
Yeah.
It was so
It's-
aggressive.
Definitely just trying to get you used to that also.
Yes,
Like,
you're
'cause
getting
they
good
knew
with
it
the
was going to
counters.
be a lot. They knew it was going to be a lot on some people, but you also have to warn people and make sure they can deal with it without having a freaking seizure,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Todd said Spider-Man 2 is way better. I mean, I think that's probably the consensus. I would disagree personally, but I do think that most people probably think that. Because they're
Probably.
dumb. No, I'm just saying. No.
Also, I mean, there's other stuff too, like how long were both games,
Yes, exactly. And like the storytelling, some people, you know, the good guy won at the end of Spider-Man, right? Like, that's not a
Right.
secret. Whereas you're looking at villains, people don't like Harley Quinn, which is wild to me.
Martian man. Is that
right?
you?
I think it's her
No,
movement
This
mode.
is more fucked
People
up
don't
than
like
that.
her movement in that game, and I can agree, I don't like it either.
And I can't play any other character because it's Harley Quinn. Just
It's
the
Harley
rules.
Quinn.
Yeah.
And you need to. Exactly. Like, that's your base, so you kind of have to. I have not played Omni-Man in like months. Even when we end up playing, I fucking barely play as him.
See, and this is
Like, yeah, go ahead.
how do I say this? Like, so this is another thing that I as much shit as I give 11, the type of gameplay you saw was different. Whereas we're both playing Omni-Man, we're going for that same combo, right? Like,
Oh, for sure. It's that one string. Like, it doesn't matter how you get there. That's the string that's gonna do the
string that
damage.
just- yeah, exactly. So, whereas with 11, for all its faults, everyone was playing a little different.
Exactly, and that's kind of why I think that getting rid of the like customization, where you could actually choose like what you wanted to do with your character, like what specials you had. I think that made a big difference on how everybody played the game, and everybody played it a little bit different because they liked different specials, or they figured out how to do combos.
Yep.
You know. Like, that's one of my favorite parts about that game still, is that you can go in and switch your combos out if you want to. You basically just switch out your specials and figure out which ones work better for you in a combo and go from there.
You know, for like 2 years, I didn't know that.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't touch those. I just used the different variations that were preloaded. And then
Right,
Melina
and-
comes out and she's got that, I don't know, squippity squap, skippity doodah thing.
Oh, yeah,
And I
the
wanted
skippity
that, so I finally figured it out.
Right. Finally figure it out and go find it, and then just start
And
killing
it was like
everybody
a whole
with it.
new world open, because I'm like, I like this from Scorpion on this variation, but I like this on that one. And then I'm like,
Right.
oh my god, I can put them together.
Yes. And then you figure out, like, oh my god, I can actually chain a combo with both of them in
Yes!
one combo. Like, that shit makes a big difference once you figure it out. Nice.
Gotta go for the combo.
Alright. Fucking Darius, dude. Darius is a good combo for him.
The only one I use Darius for.
I know, right? I think that's for a lot of people. Yeah.
What a disgrace to your
Dude, that
species.
move is so OD too. Like, there's no
Uh-huh.
stopping it. It gets so fast on get up. You can't even fucking block that shit.
And Smoke has a knife that he throws in the air. So dumb.
Right. I still am salty about how Smoke's fucking get up is literally just his teleport. Because it's so ridiculous. Most of the time it doesn't armor, and the rest of the time it doesn't hit. Like, it's so stupid.
Melina's
These
is
other
really,
characters-
really good too.
Right. They have these characters that have really good, useful wake-up attacks, and then
Yep.
Smoke's this terrible wake-up attack. There's a couple that have just bad wake-ups.
Yeah.
It's like, like, who wants to have a projectile as their wake-up attack?
Nobody.
Like, who
Literally
came
nobody.
up with that? Literally nobody. Who came up with that? Because they should be fired.
Nope.
Nice.
You have a fraction
Todd.
of my power.
What? He said there are reasons people don't like Harley. She won't shut up. You're literally here. I don't ever shut up. Okay, maybe I'm not annoying like that, but like I get it, and I get like there can also supposedly be too much of a good thing. I've never really heard anyone say like, oh darn, I'm too happy or I've got too much money. But I'm just saying like
Right.
there can be too much of a good thing. Harley ain't it though. She's not in everything. She's in a lot of things. Shut up.
Yeah, she's in a lot of things. Not that many things, but she's in enough. I don't know why anyone thinks she'd actually be annoying, though. Come on. Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn.
Right?
You can't watch that all day. You're not a straight man. And you're probably not a woman that's comfortable with herself. Because everybody loves
like,
those movies.
Oh my god. And she's so adorable. I hope. What do you think about Lady Gaga playing her?
I'm still like, I gotta see. You know, like I gotta see how she does. Because I could see her doing a good job. What, you want me to play Smoke, huh? I could see her doing a really good job. But I could also see it coming off really freaking terrible.
I really hope it's good because I like. She's got like, well, if it's a musical, she's got the chops for it. Like, she's an incredible singer. So I'm excited for it. And my thing is the Joker one was so good that I feel like they're not going to damage that reputation by proxy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like if they do a good enough job, then it's perfectly fine. But if they do screw it up, then we'll have a problem. Hold on one second. I gotta try to find the fucking thing. Okay,
especially in Arkham City, she wouldn't stop talking. No, stop it. She's allowed to talk. Did you say that about Batman? Did you say Batman won't shut up? No, I didn't think so. Todd is sex is confirmed.
Wouldn't you say Batman does his detective-y thing a lot? like, come on, man. Like, that's their shtick.
Plus, there's been, like, Tara Strong, who does her voice, does such a great Harley that, like, I love hearing her talk. Like when we did the Alpha for Suicide Squad, when that Riddler part happened and I heard the Riddler's voice again, it was like instantly like,
yes.
What's it called? Like nerdgasm.
Right. It's like perfect nostalgia.
Yes. It's like, okay, now I gotta go play Arkham Knight again. You forced my hand.
Right. They saw that Arkham Knight actually had like a 50% increase in players.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
Right, ever since the Suicide Squad dropped, Arkham Knight and basically all the other games have been getting uptick in players again.
I mean, those games are always going to be so good.
Right, and they did a good job by like re-releasing them right now at a huge discount.
And they put it on the Wii too, didn't they? I feel like that would be weird.
Right. Yeah, but I think they actually like put everything together, and that's why people are all about it right now. They put it in a big pack, and putting it on the Wii for the first time was a big deal too.
Yeah, and you know what's weird to me is all this. Okay, so Arkham Knight was $60 to buy new when it came out.
Right.
And then you had to buy a battle pass. If you guys remember correctly, it was $20. It was $20 extra. But people just forget that when they go, oh my god, it's a live service game. All the shit's free. Like, what?
Right.
Like, you had to pay for that stuff.
Right. Like, all the DLC stuff, I feel like all that shit is fine. I feel like the way that they're going about this game specifically with it is annoying because it feels more like they're trying to make it feel like a mobile game instead of an MK game, you know? So I feel like that's the reason people are getting annoyed with this. But like, yeah, I mean, you look at any game with battle packs or like DLCs like that, it's kind of the same shit. You can't really call it a live service game, but it is kind of the same fucking thing.
Live service light.
Right. It's like you're still ending up paying for something after the game is released, and you're waiting for DLC, and you're waiting for all these other things. Damn, I cannot defend against Rain right now.
And I will say, like, I thought it was ridiculous. There's a shop just like there is for this game. And you go into it, and it's got some really neat costumes, right? It's got some cool stuff. I wouldn't spend it unless it was for Harley. And then I looked at the Harley stuff, and it was like $20. And all I wanted out of it was the head. And I'm like, I'm not. No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, it was not that good. Like maybe
Yeah,
if
no,
they
fuck
gave
all
us
that.
her Suicide Squad one, the one with the first one, right? Where
Right.
she's wearing the booty shorts and shit, maybe I'd think about it.
Right. And they probably have that shit as a mod on PC already.
Oh god, yeah.
Like the Daddy's Little Monster one or whatever.
Yes. That one's
Yeah,
so
I
cute.
could see that. I could definitely see them putting that on PC by now. 'Cause exactly, people like that shit. That was a really good outfit for her, and that shit would play really well in a game.
And do you remember, like, I don't remember when that movie came out, but the next Halloween, that was like
Everybody.
the most popular freaking costume. Everybody was like doing the Harley Quinn thing. Like Harley Quinn blew the fuck up because of that, and that costume,
Correct.
and Margot Robbie.
Oh, definitely. Like Margot Robbie definitely played a big part in that blowing up.
She's gorgeous.
You know, she's gorgeous. Everybody liked the way that she did the character. Like not even just the accent, the mannerisms, like the movements. Everybody liked how she did the character. It was a good way for her to come to live action.
Don't get me wrong, Tara Strong does an amazing Harley Quinn. I liked her in Arkham Knight. City has some where she's barely in it, but I liked her more in Arkham Knight. I get it. I totally get it, Todd. I'm just joking with you, by the way. But, in Arkham Knight, or Arkham City, she had that DLC also, where
Right.
she had the dark hair. Oh, I loved that costume. So pretty.
Right. Yeah, the DLC pack for Arkham was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That was actually like a really good DLC for you to have for Harley.
Serena.
Too bad Suicide Squad sucks. It's a guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure. I wouldn't say,
Hanging gun.
like, I know it's not like
Dog, you bit the hand that fed you.
peak cinema or anything, right? But like,
Right.
I still like a lot of what they did with it. Like, I like
Right.
the Enchantress and Rick Flag stuff. I thought they did Enchantress design. Even like the Hulu dancing. It's so cheesy.
It's so cheesy.
But it's
But-
fun.
It worked. Like, it was actually a good way to show the Enchantress, too. You know, I thought it was a little cheesy, but it still worked for the overall tone of the movie. You know, you can't go too crazy.
And then they brought her, remember they brought her into Injustice 2. And that was really
Yes.
cool.
That was insane. Like, she was actually really, really crazy. Like, when you figure out a couple of her specials to tie in with her combos, she was insane.
See,
in
I
that
never
game.
got good with her because I don't know, I never gave her a chance. I really liked Starfire though. She was really good too.
Yeah, Starfire is kind of crazy. Like, she's got a couple little buffs that the other characters didn't have, so it was good.
I hated though,
So,
like, I hated that they, like, I don't know if it was just me playing different at the time, but I felt like Red Hood was horrible.
Yeah, I feel like his movements made him harder to control a little bit, because like even you as the player, you're not used to it. They kind of made like the guns just made it harder, I feel like, for him.
I'm still saying we need to go back to it one day. It would be so fun to have a Injustice 2 tournament. I don't even know if they have like servers online, but it would be fun.
Right. I know, I actually just re-downloaded it.
It like I loved Robin in it. I loved obviously Harley, but Ivy was really good too. She had that like weird like circle-y thing you did with her plants. It was so good.
Yeah, she was pretty good. I like Darkseid a lot, actually. Darkseid was disgusting.
Really?
Yes. He was just super powerful. Like, super fucking powerful. Like, the minions were crazy. His combos were insane. It's not like he was the most fun character to play, but that's like, the Flash was probably the most fun character.
Oh yeah.
for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Because he does things so much faster and actually like on good timing still, I guess the best way to say it. Like when you're doing his combos, it just feels good. Like, it
Yeah.
feels like it's correct. Like, I didn't like his specials, but like his gear is sick. He's fucking fun to control.
See, now that I think about it, I don't think I played Darkseid more than a handful of times. I did like, as far as brutes go, I did like Atrocitus because he has Dexstar. And you
Yes.
make the cat throw up on somebody. I don't know why I find that so entertaining, but I do.
It's hilarious. It actually is fucking hilarious.
We need, okay, it's about time, NRS. We need an Injustice 3.
Right. See, and that's why I kept saying, like, I really think that this was meant to be Injustice 3, and just got fucked.
And
Like,
it
they
was
ended up
for a very long time going, you know, MK9
1-to-1.
Injustice. It was, I don't remember the exact order, but it was every other one, right? Like,
right, basically. It was definitely every other one.
I wonder if Mortal Kombat makes more money. And maybe that's why.
Probably. I could see that.
But also, who doesn't want to play as Batman? Come on now.
You're right. Damn, I do not fucking remember shit right now. Yeah, Batman was fun in that game. Fucking Green Lantern was fun. Jon Stewart was fun. There were a couple that got really hard. Like, I was good with Robin, but he was a little bit harder to connect some of his combos.
Yeah. And then it was,
Hellboy. Hellboy was, like, he was okay to play, but I didn't really like him as much.
Todd said, add the Batman who laughs in Injustice 3, damn it. 100%.
Yes.
If he's not in it, I
Needed.
will riot. I will
Right?
riot.
Well, that's the thing that sucks. Like, the Injustice 2 mobile got carried a lot farther than Injustice 2. So, like, after the Turtles, they just didn't really add anything else for DLC characters. But, like, Injustice 2 Mobile just kept adding out new characters every month or 2 months and just built up a huge roster. So, like, being able to play Batman Who Laughs, even if it's on a mobile game, was still fun. Like, that game is actually pretty crazy. Some of the graphics get insane. Like, it's actually fun to play. It's kind of like Onslaught,
Yeah.
but it's a lot like that, just a little bit different. And with fucking DC characters instead
Right?
of MK.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. I finally got Sindel. Even though she's not as good as Noob, but I got Sindel. I was just happy to get a
Nice.
girl.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
I haven't messed with her much because I've been focusing on Noob, but yeah. I got her and I'm like, I gotta level her up, and then I'm like, but Noob? Okay, Noob.
Right. Noob gets really disgusting. And then Katana. The, like, MK1 Katana is actually good. The classic Katana is good. I've been using classic Katana with MK1 Kenshi and classic Sub-Zero with Noob Saibot. That's like the main team right now. So I got 2 classic characters and 2 newer characters.
That's freaking cool. I got my my classic Scorpion up to 6 stars. He's really freaking good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think I got my Kenshi up to 6 stars.
Freaking cool.
And he's very squishy, but disgusting amount of damage. Like, his attack is actually fucking gigantic right now. It's like fucking like 12,000 and he's only at level like 75, maybe 80.
Holy crap.
Why does the breaker not work for the fatal blows right now? That's weird. Okay.
Todd said about Injustice 3 to Kevin Conroy's passing. I get it, but like,
Right.
also at the same time, you can't like just end something because of something. Like, I don't feel like Kevin
Right.
Conroy would want that Batman to end like that.
Right.
Like, you're
'cause
gonna
then
want to
it's
pass
like,
that
what?
torch.
Yeah, you just don't want any more animated or video games or fucking movies or anything about Batman because Conroy passed. Like, not being an ass, but I think the same. He would want somebody else to take the torch.
You've got that legacy of, you know, Spider-Man, and you've got the legacy of different live-action Batman. Now this is when you start the legacy of great voice actors that can play Batman.
Exactly. And I mean, let's just say Jensen Ackles.
I know. Actually,
He would
he's
be
done
a
the
good-
voice before, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. He has done the voice, and
He's
people
great.
liked it.
He's
Yeah,
great.
but-
I love him as Soldier Boy too.
I know, right? It's like he is very good in everything that he's done so far, and I think that the only thing that hasn't succeeded is the Winchesters, and it kind of sucks, but it's like, it seems more like because fucking Jared Padalecki wasn't involved in it, and that's why people didn't take to it as much. Because, like, apparently it was Jensen Ackles and his wife, Danielle Harris, that made the whole show. Like, they were the producers, they did the whole show. And
I
didn't have
no idea
Padalecki
what
in
the
it at all.
Winchesters is.
Exactly. It's a spin-off of Supernatural. It's
Oh,
when they were
okay.
kids. It's when the parents were kids. So it's about their parents. And like, they didn't even have Padalecki involved. They didn't even like ask him about it at
Oh
all.
my god, that's kind of mean.
Right though?
That is a friggin' awesome last name though, Padalecki. Like,
Padalecki.
it's fun to say.
It is fun to say.
Good morning, Otis. Kevin would absolutely want others to take up that mantle. He knows Batman is more than just his voice. And don't get me wrong, it is very much so for our generation, that voice, that beautiful radiating voice. But I completely agree.
Right. I know they would not want it to just stop there.
I feel like Troy Baker could do Batman too. He can do anything.
Probably. But like, I also feel like, you know, even like Mark Hamill, you know, not wanting to do the voice anymore for Joker without Kevin Conroy. It's like, it is super understandable. It kind of sucks, but it is super understandable.
Yeah, and with all the times they worked together, I'm sure they were close. It's probably got to be like,
Right. It's like, it's not just
Trauma
losing a
inducing?
coworker.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not like just losing a coworker. I feel like it is actually losing a friend when you work that long with somebody. Even if you weren't the best of friends, you still saw each other every freaking day.
Friggin' Baraka. No, I know I need to stay away from your Tanya.
Right? I'm like, why are you backing away? Why are you backing up so far?
Because I know better! Did you see the mod that they made? Tanya reminded me. She was, was it Snow White? I don't remember, but they made a Disney mod for it. For the
Oh,
game.
really?
Like,
That's
Maleficent
sick.
is Quan Chi.
No shit.
They've got Snow White in there. They've got, like, Pumbaa from Lion King. Like, it's,
Oh, really?
it's fucking hilarious. I'll send you the video later. It is so funny. It's like, not only did they mod the people, right? But they modded
Yeah.
the backgrounds to make them look
Oh,
like
nice.
regal and beautiful.
That's crazy. See, that's the shit that we need for this. It's like, we should be able to have mods. Like, if the developers themselves aren't going to give us new fucking skins and new palettes, why can't we have the mods that PC has to at least keep us entertained?
Right,
You know,
and I
like-
also feel like they could. So that one mod you sent that you thought that was so good, you thought was real. That Lee May one.
Oh
Why
my god,
not
yeah.
buy that from somebody and allow that as even premium shop, right? Like,
For real.
why
Like,
not
just-
put out a pack that's Disney? I don't know, Disney
Right,
Wonderland, and you can activate it, and then you can have it on PS. Like,
Right.
I feel
like
people
even
would love that.
Right? Even the Pixar ones and shit. It's like people are using it on PC, putting it online, making money off it. Like, why wouldn't you at least try to make that part of the game? You know, like for everybody, not just PC. Like you said, maybe make it available, download it, pay for it, whatever you got to do to let the person let you use it. You know, like if it's a company that you need to pay, fucking pay Pixar and let
Yes.
everybody use it. Like if you need to pay the person that made it plus the other company, do it. You know,
People
you're
would
already
love
making
that. And I
Exactly.
get like people with PC can do it, but that's not like the majority. I don't know if that's the majority. I know it's the majority. What I'm talking about, like a lot of fighting games, the majority of players are on PlayStation or on X. They're on console.
Right. Yeah. Most of them. Most of the, I don't feel like the PC community for a lot of these games, especially, are on as much as PS and Xbox.
And like they get all the cool shit. Come on.
Right. Like they literally just make it all for each other. Like that's literally what it is. They're literally just making it all for other people like them to play with.
And
Like
it's
there's no
so
reason that we can't
talented.
have that. There really are some good, talented people out there doing it. Like, come on now, the Lee May one. I thought that was real.
It
Like I
looked
thought somebody
real.
actually had that outfit in this game. It looked that good.
And I'm not even like they don't even have to do the mods where like I'm sure you've seen the ones where they like make them have deep breasts and you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
like
no, no,
that's not even what this is about. It's about the diversity of outfits and not just like I don't know.
Not-
Those are to me are like okay. Not really that cute.
Right.
Okay, Lee May has D cups now. Now make her outfit
Right.
interesting.
Right. It doesn't make the skin or the outfit any better. You know, like nobody really cares that they have some big breasties. You just
Oh
don't
no,
care.
some people care. Some people do.
Well, okay. Yeah, I will say some people care. You know. But they're probably not the best judge of character.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're probably not the ones that we should listen to.
Todd
Like,
said
everybody
they made
should
a
have.
Ghostface mod for MK1. I think we're gonna be getting Ghostface for MK1 eventually.
I think so too. I think that'll be one of the ones they put in there. I hope they don't like go the horror route again.
I know.
It'd be fine, but I hope they do something different. I know this time they're kind of going with the comic book characters, and like even if you are gonna do something where you're bringing back an idea, give us fucking Kratos. Give us old man
Yes.
Kratos this time. No shit.
No, I picked Katana on purpose because I wanted to play.
Yeah, and then I got her at random.
Chameleon.
Oh shit.
I always.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
I 100% want old man Kratos. Like if you're gonna bring back any guest characters or start bringing back old ideas, I want that motherfucker in this
Yes.
game. Like him in MK9 was insane. He was so good,
He was almost like,
too good.
yeah.
He was almost broken, like almost. I feel like if he had a few other things, he would just be broken. But they did a super good job with him, like giving him the cestus and the sword, the blades. Like
Didn't he have
they
a
just
bow,
did a
too?
really good job. I don't remember. He might have had Zeus's bow or the lightning.
Oh my god! I know it's been a while since I played Katana, but there is no excuse for this right now.
Oh shit. Ow. Right.
No, that's not what you were supposed to do.
Come on. Whole lot of whiffing going on over here. Whole lot of whiffing going on.
Round two. Fight.
Stupid! Freaking.
It's alright, I absolutely did nothing with that, so. Bro, I really think my buttons are just like completely fucking shot at this point. Like, I keep trying to do shit and it's just not happening.
I tried so hard to get good, nope, with her, and it's just not happening.
No, I feel like, I feel the same, but I can't get used to her fucking timing right now.
I totally
I'm just kind of doing like 1 or 2 hits instead of actually getting a combo together. It's the chameleon cameo too. I'm kind of dropping the ball with that.
I in my like nervous brain, I always go back to Serena because it's so familiar, right? Like that's just me.
Right. Yep. And you know that you can handle it. You know you can use her and actually do something with it.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, and I didn't even realize it. I used katana and I didn't even use my best outfit. Come on now. Lady always puts her
Really?
best foot forward.
Right. You gotta put your best appearance out there.
Though this isn't bad. It shows I got her leveled up.
Right. Yeah, that fucking Havoc gear. Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you like that?
Yes.
I fucking love it. I don't care
still
what
think
anybody
the one
says.
you have on the one that looks like Liberty Spikes, I still love that one.
Oh yeah, on Havoc, I fucking love that one too. It's so good because it's like just a little bit further punk than you think they're gonna take it. You know, like
Yes.
yeah, I love how it's actually like different colors too. Like being able to have the red or the blue fucking mohawk with that is fun.
I love it. See, there's always, that's one thing though that with Serena, there's always something I can do with her to add her in with everybody.
Right. Yeah, that definitely just makes it so much easier to use her.
I like her little poke. She turns
Alright.
around and shows everybody her booty.
She's just like, hey.
She leans into it, she hits you with her butt. I mean, that's kind of been Katana's thing.
Alright. It's like, I know what you want. I know what you came to see. I've been seeing the memes.
There was, when I was looking to make the thumbnail, somebody had taken Katana and Melina. And like, I don't know if this was a thing when they came out or if it's something new, but they like used, I don't know, maybe Photoshop or some sort of filtering thing and added makeup, like made them look absolutely like gorgeous. And I was gonna use them for a thumbnail and I'm like, no, that's true. Like, it's not really who they are.
Right. It's like, just let it play. They are beautiful women without the makeup.
Exactly. Robert said, by the way, I'm up to Finite Crisis level 20. How? What the fuck level are you playing on? You playing on easy? No, I know you can't, because that takes mastery. Damn it. Whatever, I'm on 1. It's fine. I don't care.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna make
no
you guys
idea,
level
so.
me, help me level up tomorrow.
There you go. Fucking squad goals right there.
Exactly. It's gonna be cool too, cause like I don't know how it's gonna work if people are at different parts of like he's at level 20, I'm at level 1. Like I don't know how that works, but we'll see. It's gonna be a learning process.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see either way.
No. That's another thing I see with Katana players is the constant throwing of that fan. Like, not that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that, yeah. Like, that, like, just keep you in a corner and almost keep doing it. I'm like, alright, guys, shut up.
Right.
I don't zone. It's weird that you do. You're not allowed now. Sorry, guys.
Like, nobody should be fully zoning with her, but, you know.
Except
it's
for all the pro
understandable.
players, let's be real.
Oh, shit.
You ever see that one move that she does? It's really cool. It's like, what is it? 4, and then you press like forward, 4, 4. Like, it's really cool. She like jumps. I love that. It's so hard to get it off though.
the timing, like it's so fast between the forward 3.
Yes, it is
Like,
horrible to get off. I've gotten it off, I think, once in an actual
Right.
fight.
I've definitely gotten it off a couple of times, I think, but not too many. And exactly, in an actual fight, no. Like, it just doesn't want to work.
It looks cool,
Like,
though.
yeah, exactly. When you can get it to, it fucking looks amazing.
I bet there will be no katana made at Evo. I'm calling it
Yeah,
now.
no. Right? I don't see it. And if there are, they're probably going to be disgusting.
Yeah, and then make me angry. Like, why can't I play like that?
Right? Fucking grabber.
Fucking grabs!
grabby. Fucking grabby. Oh.
Good friggin' use of the breaker. Damn it.
And I love how you can hear when I'm blocking. Yeah, that was fucked up. I was definitely... You could hear me squeaking away over here.
That's so hilarious.
You could hear my shit squeaking away. I'm holding the fucking thing.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh, fuck. Need some more WD-40, I guess. Fucking rusty spring.
That means
Oh,
I can
man.
pick up the slack. Okay, that's fair. I don't care.
There you
I'm
go.
just excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm playing Harley, obviously. Robert's
Right.
playing King Shark. Hooded is
Fuck yeah.
playing Deadshot, and Raymond's got Boomer. So
Oh,
we're
nice.
all different people too. It's gonna be fun.
That'll be fun. I definitely like,
Kung Lao Cage.
I definitely like Shark and Boomerang the most.
They're
Like Shark,
troublesome.
definitely, I like his movement mode a little bit better and his suicide attack. But like Boomerang, I do like his movement a lot too. Like having him teleport and then just use the speed force is pretty sick.
Yes, and then he starts running. I like that. And Harley slides, but it doesn't always work. Her one move that she has only works like half the time. It's super annoying.
Right. Like it gets frustrating trying to play as Harley because it just doesn't work the way it should and the way it works with the other characters. Like her movement just gets so frustrating sometimes.
No, go kitty.
Go kitty. No kitty's my papa.
No, you're not allowed to do this right now.
Freaking Steph's mom's cat has been adorable the last few days. She's just been like coming up, laying on our laps, like fully just splayed out on our fucking laps. It just curls up, and just sleeps there. I fell asleep on the couch the other night. I woke up, she was just literally curled up in my lap. I moved and got comfortable, and she fucking still just stayed right there while I was trying to move. Like,
Oh my god.
she just didn't even get up. She's just like, no, I'm moving with you, buddy.
I live here now.
Right?
Nope.
No. Nice, nice. There it is.
No.
I
Alright,
was
that's fair.
waiting for it. It doesn't matter. I was waiting for it because your Sub-Zero is ridiculous. But it's like that one combo with him too. I feel like there's a couple different characters where like everybody's going for the same combo and there's only a couple of ways to get to it.
Oh yeah.
So it gets
Oh yeah.
really fucking annoying. Like that's where I will give Johnny and like Melina, Smoke, the mix up makes them fun to play.
Yes,
more
it
so
does.
than the other characters. Like you just get sick of trying to do the same string or trying to get into the same string and just end up at the same place.
Like, and I do feel like with the cameo system, it would be more. Like, you feel like there would be a lot more you can do with it, but it kind of
Right.
also shackles you in a way also, because like you don't, like with Serena, she can do something with everyone. If you use
Right.
Serena with Sub-Zero, or not Sub-Zero, Scorpion, you know what combo you're getting. So like
Right.
it does work, but it also like makes everything so predictable.
Right. Like, you know exactly what you're gonna do, and if you get your hit off and you get your couple of parts of your combo off, like, you know that you're gonna get at least the few hits that you want to with your cameo. You know, like, you're gonna get the combo that's a full combo, either one or two cameos, one or two bars. Like, you're just gonna go completely crazy. Like, you're just gonna go full combo on somebody and not give a shit, because then she gains her bar back and you do
Yep.
it again.
Yep.
Like,
Oh my god,
With
you
her-
have to go. Stop it.
with her, she makes it like really predictable, but at the same time, like, it's guaranteed damage. You know, not too many of the cameos have it, so it's a good thing to have. But I just feel like it's cheap. Like, you see someone with Serena, it's not like it's a super cheap thing like spamming, but I just feel like it's,
No, I get
you
it.
know
Yeah.
exactly what you're getting. You know exactly what they're gonna do.
One thing I've learned is Shark is best to take out brutes with his attack squad. I mean, or just grenades. Grenades work really well.
Yeah.
Explode it!
Blow it up. Explosions. I fucking love Bane from the animated series.
Oh my
From the
god.
Harley
I
Quinn
actually
series.
started rewatching that the other day when I took a day off streaming. And I forgot
yeah?
how funny it was. It's
Fuck
so
yeah.
good.
Cyrax.
The barista down the street. Like, Joshua, have you been using the company credit card?
You still are, your
Did you
Highness.
guys ever watch
then
the
it's funny.
Valentine's Day one?
Yes.
Oh my god, that
Right.
one still cracks me up because it's so naughty but so good.
It's so funny. Like, they could have done such a worse job with that. They did such a good job making it just, like, so funny and still not over the top, you know?
It was a little over the top, but it was
It-
it was good because of that.
Exactly. It wasn't, like, completely over the top, unwatchable, you know? Like, a lot of people were able to still enjoy it.
Oh my god, it was, and it leaned into their humor. I love that show. I think it's like, I can't believe it survived. Like, you know how they canceled Batgirl, they canceled all this stuff with the DC universe, and they're like, nah,
Right.
Harley's still going strong.
Exactly. Like, they're still getting viewers. Like, let's go. Let's put out another season.
I know, I love it. It's so good.
Like, I like the stuff with Freeze and Nora. That
Oh
was
my
actually a
God,
really good twist. And I think that that's what they're doing in Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Like,
you think?
I do. I think that, like, if you are gonna get like a Freeze character, I think it's gonna be Nora,
Oh,
not
let's hope.
not
Come on, that
Victor.
would be so cool.
right. Because I think like the little image that I saw when they had the Joker announcement,
Mhm.
it kind of looked like a female in Freeze's suit, not a dude.
That would
Like,
be
it looked
awesome
like-
because, I mean, it's, what, 3-1 right now with girls? And then if they add
Right.
Joker, it'll be 4-1? Like, that seems fair. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, give us another female character, and it only makes sense to make it either a female Freeze or Freeze's wife. Like, come on.
I know Nora turned evil recently in the comments. Robert, you'll know. Did she ever wear the suit, or was she just, even so, like, this isn't that. I always go back to
Right.
the comics like, did this happen? But no, she
Right.
definitely has been brought back. She was evil, they killed her off. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that was really her, because I never finished that storyline, but even so.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you figure all the Elseworld shit too. You know, like, they definitely bring other shit into it. They're trying to keep it separate from the main canon.
Yes. Also, Todd, yes, absolutely, that'll be so fun. Todd said in a few months is his birthday. We need to celebrate it. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Always. The birthday streams are always a blast.
I love it.
Sweet.
Yep, she's wore the suit. Okay, so that does, like, oh my god, I can't wait. Reese, is it
I
woke?
know.
Come on now. I'm just kidding.
I don't think it's woke. I think, like, the way that they did it in the Harley show is actually a good way to
I
try to
know.
do
And
it
was-
in any other
he sacrificed
media.
himself.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, he sacrifices himself so that she can live. Like, he's lived this whole time while she's been stuck. You know, like, it's cool that he's letting her actually live after being stuck for so long. That was the whole point of what he was doing.
Yes.
Like, he wouldn't
and
even be a villain without that.
Freeze and Nora's story is still, like, one of the best rogue story. Because you understand the motivation. You get it. You, like...
Right.
And you also... Did you watch the Batman animated series?
I didn't watch a lot of it. Like, I do remember watching some of it, but, like, I wasn't a child when it came out, so I wasn't, like, into fucking animated stuff a lot back
Right.
then either. So,
I
like...
think it was called Heart of Ice. And
Yes,
it was such
yes.
a good episode that it even won awards. Like,
Right.
it established that people love that character after that. There's like their story is one that can be told a bunch of times, just like Batman, and people want to hear it. I love it.
Right. Right. Exactly. People still want to hear it, and they want it to expand. You know, they don't want it to just be like a one-off thing. Like, I definitely want them to explore that shit. If they actually do bring it to the game, I would love for that to be the case.
I wouldn't
I would
mind
love
them
for it to be
doing,
more.
you know, Deadshot, a lot of his motivation is his daughter, Zoe.
Right.
Bring her in. Like,
Yeah, serious.
I don't
That'd be
know
cool.
if, like, as a dad, he would be willing to let her on the team, but you could explore that. Like, I think that could be a good story.
Right. Like, why not? You know?
Nope.
And I mean, wasn't there something up, like, with his daughter, too? Like, wasn't she, like, a villain or a character?
Yeah, I thought so. And I looked it up the other day because I thought I remember her being a character at one point, and I thought her name was Lawless. And I looked it up, and it was just some, like, old white dude. And I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm misremembering stories somewhere. You know what? Just ask Robert.
Yeah, there you go. Just ask Robert. He would know. So, now he has to tell us.
Yeah, exactly. That man is a comic book encyclopedia.
He is, though. Like, I give him so much props on the fucking comic books, man. Like, the memory shit, too. And I mean, even, like, we've been talking a little bit, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of things that I can say about a lot of people, and as much as people want to try to think one thing about Robert and the way he thinks about things, the man is an adult. He is a very
Yes.
mature man.
Yeah.
Like, you can speak to him about a lot of things, and you're going to get a very mature response.
Smarter
You know what I
than
mean?
too.
Seriously. Definitely, like, one of the most mature people I've ever met, able to handle a lot of things that you'd think he wouldn't, and he is just super fucking smart, dude. Like, the memory alone is insane.
Ask you about was Zoe. Is her Lawton? Zoe Lawton, Deadshot's daughter. Was she on the Suicide Squad ever? Was she ever explored to that degree? And I swear to God, I remember her being called Lawless, and I don't know where I came up with that name. It could have been in my own brain.
Right, but why would you just pull that, though? Like, I could see that because a lot in, but why would, like, if you don't remember seeing it
He
somewhere,
said
why
never.
would you think...
Okay, yeah, I just completely made that up, guys. I have no idea.
Oh, shit. Is there a different character named Lawless then?
Yeah, there was some old white dude when I looked it up, and I'm like, wait, hold on, this doesn't make sense. Some young black female. How did I get this? Who is Lawless? Like, I'm I
Oh,
swear,
that's
my own
funny.
headcanon is fucking with me.
Alright, though. Oh, that's funny as hell.
She's been too young in motion. Yeah, I figured, but still. It could be
Yeah,
good.
never.
Come on now.
Oh, shit.
Did you see that new game everyone's talking about? It's called Stellar Blade.
Yes,
It looks
I
so,
did.
Like, so I guess there's, I don't know if it's what you call it, controversy or whatever, but like, it's so weird to me because she's gorgeous. She looks a little young, but that's it. Like, I don't get, like, the people were talking about sexualizing her and stuff, and I'm like, it's a video game character. Like,
Right.
she's not really over-sexualized, she just looks good.
Right. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, you know, some people are much stricter about what they see and what they want to see in something. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but like, some people just overreact about that shit. Like, maybe don't think about her as a child being over-sexualized or something. Just think about her as a fucking video game character instead.
Right,
You
and
know,
the
like-
actress that they based her off of is in her 30s. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, so
So
like,
it's like, yeah.
my biggest
Go ahead.
problem with the game is it looked a little saucy, and I'm like, it's probably gonna be really fucking hard if that's the case.
Right. I'm pretty sure it is going to be a Souls type game. So,
And that'll
It'll
be,
probably be
when
insane.
it goes on PlayStation.
what's that?
I said, and then it'll be. I will wait till it goes on PlayStation Plus.
Right. That's the whole thing. Just wait for it to be free. Just like Evil West, dude. That game is actually like DMC meets God of War. It's like, it's got definite challenge and difficulty to it, but it plays a lot like DMC. Like, it plays a lot like Devil May Cry, and it's fun. Like, watching Steph play it, she thinks it's hard, but like, I think it's medium. But I definitely can see that it will get harder.
Yeah, and I love the aesthetic of it.
For sure. Like, having it be that Old West style and still have a little bit of, like, cyberpunk tech to it.
Yeah.
It's nice. Like, you get that little bit of tech with the characters, and it's actually really cool.
No.
Okay. Don't block that. No. Just waste my fucking meters.
That's why I hate breakers, but they're so convenient at the same time.
Exactly. No.
Freaking Reese. He said Gotham Knights is free on PS Plus and it still costs too much for some people. Stop it. It was
Right.
fun. It was good. It was. You can't compare it to Arkham Knight. It's not. You're gonna be disappointed. But if you take that comparison away, it's fun. It's super fun when you play co-op. The fact that you can play co-op on a game like that is. Imagine how cool it would be able to go back through the Arkham series and play co-op. Come on now.
Right. Like, being able to actually play co-op and do, like, the open world part of it. Because that's the, like, biggest criticism that I had with it was, like, making it so that you could do multiplayer, but you had to do it, like, in the certain stages,
Yeah.
and it had to be on the certain arena shit. Like, I didn't really like that aspect of it. I definitely would have
like,
preferred.
an hour
What?
I spent, there was a glitch. If you beat this enemy and then beat this enemy, and then when you were doing that, you could jump over the one spot on one building, and it would become like an open world type game, and you could be, I think it was Red Hood. I don't remember. Yeah, I know it was. It was Arkham Knight. And spent like an hour figuring out how to do that glitch. To walk around the city and do nothing. Like, I'm like, wait, why? Why did I just do this? There's nothing here now because that other objective is active, so I can just literally walk around. That's it.
Right, exactly. That's all you can do now. You know, like, I do like those kinds of glitches, but then it's like, okay, well, now I literally am just running around
Exactly.
and not able to do anything. Like, could you even do any fights?
No, because you had another objective active, so it thought you were in the middle of that fight.
Right, so it just wouldn't even let you fucking fight.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Let's go Easter egg hunting.
Yeah, right? Go Easter egg hunting and not be able to do a damn thing with it.
No. Freaking Raiden.
Nice.
Comeback queen. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, you still got a chance. This shit ain't over yet.
No.
No, wrong one.
I do that shit all
No.
the time. I hate it.
I swear. I swear to God, if I lose this round now. Oh
you
my
pressed
God.
the wrong button.
I fucking hate it. You miss one touch and you're fucked. Oh shit. That was a good fucking comeback. Nice work.
Thank you. I'm not excusing anything, Reese. That it's weird for you to say, like, assume that when it comes to Gotham Knights. Maybe, just maybe, I enjoyed it. Right?
Right.
Maybe I had fun with it. I liked the story. I thought I liked Harley. I liked the boss fights. I that's literally it. I'm not excusing anything. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
Right. Not saying that it's perfect, not saying it's the fucking best game in the world, but you're also saying it was still better than some others and worse than others. You know, like, not every game is perfect, not every game is gonna fucking win Game of the Year or get all the fans' adulation. Like, sometimes you just have a good game, sometimes you just don't.
Plus, I mean, obviously I'm a DC fan. I'm gonna enjoy it more because I love the characters.
Right. Like, you like the characters and you like the stories, you know? That does play a big role in this shit.
There was, in the Arkham series, one of the things that people talk about the different games, how good they are and stuff, but there was a VR game where you actually became the Bat and you got to do everything. It's only like 2 hours long, but it's incredible. Like, you go down in the Batcave, you do the detective vision. Like, people always forget about that one. It's
right,
so
though.
good.
I've seen a couple of videos about it, and I thought that shit was really cool when it first came out. I think that the VR is getting way crazier now.
Oh my God.
Like, everything looks so good. Like, do you remember when you were younger what fucking VR really was? You know? It was basically Minecraft with a fucking headset on.
Oh my God, right? And like, or you could watch YouTube 3D videos.
Yes, exactly. And it's like most of the people were using that shit to watch porn anyway. Like,
let's be real. That's gonna be a normal thing pretty soon.
Yeah, basically. Like, it just was crazy as hell how quick they were able to take that into just everything looking real. And I think it's amazing now. It's like, did you see that game that is like Call of Duty or like a shooting game that they actually like went around and filmed real shit?
Oh my
that
god,
was-
yeah, and it was
like
the one on
Reload or
Yes,
something like that.
It looks real. Like there's no.
It does though.
I don't know. Is that like actually coming out, or was that like a beta thing?
That, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's actually coming out. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and do a full game with that.
Oh my god.
Like, and that's like that is what sparked that comment that I was saying about from the other developer, where it's like they could have made their games look that way if they'd taken the time to go out and film the places, film the interactions. Because like if you watch how they made the footage for that game and made the game, it's literally like a dude is wearing all the gear that needs to be worn. A bunch of people are doing the same. It's like they go full costume. They do all the interactions live. They go actually film it like from first person point of view. You know, so it is actual live footage, like they're filming a movie, and then they put it into the game. It's crazy, dude.
There's a really cool one on PSVR called, I think it's called Synapse, where you're basically like doing the Call of Duty stuff, but you also have like telekinetic powers, so you can use like hand tracking to pick somebody up and move them. Like the way things have been done is incredible. That's what I was telling Steph. We played the Dark Horse anthology, and then there's the VR of it, and I'm like, this is the scariest thing I've ever done, Steph.
The VR stuff is so cool now. Like I feel like being able to do the shooters and like you said, having the other stuff like the telekinetic powers, like being able to do that in person for yourself and not just doing it pressing buttons, that really changes things. And when it actually looks legit, it changes things even further.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It puts things at 11, you know.
And what's crazy about it is I've said this about other stuff, but it's the worst it's ever gonna be, right? So it's only going to improve from this, and I like, how much more real can you make shit? Honestly.
Exactly. Right. Like you literally have to be doing like that company is doing, and just going out and filming it in real life and putting it into your game, you know? Like that's the only way forward at this point if you're trying to do like realistic games like that, where you're trying to feel like you're trying to get the feeling of war, you know, like you are literally trying to get the feeling of what it's like to be at battle. Having it be from a first person angle of somebody actually doing the things and doing the movements, that's insane to me.
Yeah,
like that actually puts real stakes to it, even if it's not VR. Like having a fucking game where it's actually live like that puts a whole nother stake to it.
But the funny thing is you see games like that, which makes me wonder what the excuse was for games like Walking Dead Destinies, right? Put it and I played it because we were both big Walking Dead fans. And it was fun because we were able to play it and make fun of it. But it is an absolute trash fire.
Right,
like the whole
and that was
dialogue
definitely
was like,
talked
I need
about.
to take some pills, eat some pills, need to take the edge off.
Let's get medicated.
And it was so bad. Like there's been a couple games like that this year. Like Gollum also, I heard was really bad.
Right, yeah, I heard a few people have now said that shit was terrible. Like, being able to take control of Gollum should have been a really cool experience for a lot of people, and to have it be looked at like one of the worst games of the last decade is crazy, considering like even the older Lord of the Rings game and Shadow of Mordor, when you saw Gollum, he looked way better than he did in his own fucking game.
Yeah, I've heard Shadow of Mordor is really good though.
Dude, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor are both really good fucking games. It's like open world. They did the Nemesis system, so it was really fucking cool. Like they gave him powers that It's pretty sick. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like Zelda mixed with the older Lord of the Rings games, but like it's just a sick open world game where you have powers. You're running around doing a bunch of sword fights and other crazy shit. And then when you're fighting the orcs, depending on like if they kill you in battle, they might rank up. If you kill them, they might rank down. Like. But they'll become your nemesis and like literally search you out anywhere you are in the game. So like if they start at one area in the game, it doesn't matter. They will literally search you out to come and attack you.
That's crazy. See, I've never been a Lord of the Rings person, so I never got into them. But I've seen even people that are not a Lord of the Rings mega fan or anything. Like, this game just needs to be played. Like, this game should be.
Yes. Like, you do not have to be a Lord of the Rings fan to get into it. Like, there is talk of the rings and all that, and Sauron, and the characters are insane. The Nurgles are insane. Like, but you do not have to be a Lord of the Rings fan to enjoy them. Nurgles.
What the fuck is a Nurgle?
Pretty sure that's what they're called. They're like the dragon things with the riders on them.
Oh my god, that's the weirdest word ever.
Right, the like super long neck dragons that shoot fire, and then there's riders on them. But I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, Nurgles.
Freaking Nurgles.
Nurgle.
Sounds like an insult.
Exactly. Like it does sound like just a little too close.
Oh my god. Resident 8.
Little too close.
Todd said Resident Evil 8 has VR and it's amazing. I've heard really good things about that too. Like, I don't think, like, I know the PSVR 2 has a more limited game set than like, Oculus and stuff, but I've not really heard anything bad about the games that they do have.
Right. I have heard nothing but good things. I don't really like how limited Oculus is and Quest or whichever ones they are.
Sick. Like,
yeah.
I get really bad motion sickness anyway, so the VR1 for the PlayStation and then the Oculus give me really bad motion.
Really?
But VR2, nope, not an issue whatsoever. Like, I can't play, there's a Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and it's really, really cool. Like, the graphics are fun, it's a fun game, makes me sick. 5 minutes in it, I'm like, yep, done.
That sucks, dude. Like, I felt that way with the 3D Batman. Like, I think it was Arkham Asylum? It might have been the first game in the series, whichever one it was. I think it was Asylum. And they had the 3D glasses and they had the 3D settings and all that, and it just like, it definitely gave me the motion sickness and just like hurt my eyes, gave me a crazy headache.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly how I am.
I couldn't do it, and I don't really have issues with that stuff, I don't really get motion sickness. Like, maybe on a crazy roller coaster or something, yeah, but like, I don't really get that.
Oh, I do. See, like, I'm like, I gotta be in the front seat or I'm gonna get sick. Like, I can't, like, I get it that bad. I am a giant baby.
That's not being a baby. That's not wanting your body to expel anything.
That's true.
Right. Like, you don't want to make a mess.
No! I love this thing now.
I know, right? I do like that. Like, once you start using it, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah,
I never really used it before. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Come on, I'm just slacking over here. Like, I was doing okay, and then just started slacking.
Raymond said they're called Nazgul. Does that sound right?
Nafgools, not the Nafgools. I thought it was Nurgles too. Nurgle.
I don't know, but that's even a funny word.
I know, Nafgul. Yeah, they have some funny names for their characters, though. Are
you a Lord of the Rings person?
I have watched them all, but I am not like the biggest fan. I just like stories like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that Lord of the Rings was super overdone for a long time. I actually like the newest ones more than the older ones. But one of my buddies was a like super big fan, and we would do like basically just have a bunch of people, kind of like a watch party, but in real life, and just you know, sit there
A
for like
watch
9
party, but
hours.
in real life.
Exactly. You know, that's when we used to do those things.
Oh my god, that's so funny though. Did you see the Rings of Power show?
No, I didn't.
I've
Like, I
seen the
didn't
first
really.
3 episodes. It's gorgeous. It was just boring.
Is it? I saw it. Like, I saw previews for it, and I did want to check it out, but there's other stuff that I want to see more. So.
Oh yeah. It's like an hour long. Like it's an 8-hour freaking movie, basically. Like.
Yeah, exactly. See, and that's kind of what they've always done. Like, when they released any of the movies, they would release, like, huge disc packs of it. You know, like, this kid would literally have, like, fucking 3 different discs for the same movie, and it would just be, like, you know, in a collector's edition or in a director's edition of the movie, and it's like freaking 4 hours. Like, some of them were 5 and 6 hours long. You know, it's crazy. It's sick like that you get that much content when you do buy it, but it's just crazy to sit there for like 6 hours watching the same movie.
That's some freaking mega fan shit.
Yeah, for real though. Like, we would just be sitting there chilling, drinking all day or smoking all day, watching that. And like, for me, it was just on in the background, but he was all about it.
Like, I did watch Justice League, Zack Snyder's, for 4
Yeah.
hours, and then never returned to it because, boom,
Nice.
it was fine,
Yeah.
but, like, it wasn't something that I could repeat. Like, it's just too much. It's just, like, so much slow-mo, so much slow-mo.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't like, I think we tried to watch it once and it was just too much. Like, I passed the hell out. You know? I just crashed right here on the couch, just nope. I just fully noped out of it.
I mean, to be fair, I also watched it for the review at the time, because that was when
Yes.
all the Snyder fans were super into it, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give it a chance. And like, it did expand. Like, Cyborg was a much better character in there. It did, like, I'm not saying it was terrible or anything, it wasn't, but
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't something I could rewatch.
Yes, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I did end up going back to it and watching a little bit more of it, but I just wasn't. I wasn't into it enough to sit there and watch through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, it just was too long. It was too much.
Why does Scorpion's hair look like they just painted it white? Like, they
Yeah,
just took paint and just.
it's the fuck boy. It's
Yes.
the fuck boy haircut.
Now all you need to do is take the mask off.
I know, right? Hey, I like this mask.
I know,
This
I
one's
like it
actually, it looks kind of like a little scorpion on his face.
Nope. No. I seen that Scorpion player that you were talking about the one time that was really good. He did
Yes,
really good in
and-
that tournament too, even with Scorpion. I think it's like
Yep.
Javier or something
Yes.
like that.
It's MK Javier
Yes.
MK.
And I seen him,
Like
I'm like,
that.
holy shit, why can't I do even an ounce of that? How are you good with this Scorpion?
Right? He's got things timed out so freaking well. It's like when he knocks you up, he knows exactly when to like drop down and catch you before you hit the ground and like restart his combos from it. Like, he
It's
is so good at playing Scorpion. Like, he basically can catch you from anywhere and pull you into these crazy ass combos that you just can't do anything about.
I know I have some combos with her, but like, I haven't played her.
Trying to pull him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's been a little too long since I've played other characters now, too. Like, literally just played Havoc and Ashra for the last week, basically. Because Havoc, I went from level, like, 15 to 26 or 27 with now. So it took a little bit longer. Like, I didn't just get him to 20 for the crystals. I got him to 25 for the headpiece. And then Ashra, I've been playing for couple of days on and off, you know.
Have you been using that one in the Tarkatan colony where you can get Major XP?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It works so good. Like,
it
honestly,
it
it's
does.
such a good XP farm. It gets, like, obviously you can for it. Like, okay, Ashra,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you're gonna do this, then Baraka, and then Smoke,
Yep.
and yep.
And Smoke is bugged like crazy. Have you noticed how much more buggy he is?
Oh my god, every
especially-
single time at this point.
Right, and it's like, it's not even just like the brutality stuff like I've sent and I've posted, because that shit is hilarious
Yeah.
when the brutality ends up glitching and doing something funny. But it's also like, now I'm noticing more and more that like his movement is glitchy while you're fighting him. Like, just watch him a little bit and you'll see, like, when he goes to do a jump, there'll be a time where he jumps and halfway through the jump he cancels it and just is back on the ground doing a regular standing attack.
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
god,
wait,
I see,
what?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? He just jumped and then he was on the ground. What the fuck? I'm like, I know he can't cancel that, and I would have seen Smoke if it was the other cancel.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So, it was crazy.
Iron Spider Kid said MK9 Scorpion was the best. I disagree. I think 11 was.
I did too.
I think
Yeah.
he was in, like, peak Scorpion for me.
Yes, MK11. I feel like MK11 actually was probably the best iteration of fucking every character for the most part.
Not
Like,
Melina.
I can't front. Like, Melina, yeah, she's good, but Melina had a better iteration. Like, she was a lot more fun to play.
No!
Hey, it could be me just not being as good with Melina, but, like, I truly think that she was better in 11.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She looks like Dora. Come on now.
Hey, I don't care about how she looks.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying how
that's
she
fair.
plays. Like, if we're going off a look, yeah, this one definitely takes it. But if we're going off of actual gameplay, I think 11 takes it.
Reese said there are going to be a lot of people mad about Cyberpunk. I actually seen what Reese was talking about. Freaking Ethan Van Sciver is, I don't know what it's called, like doing a charity type stream where he's got somebody that's in NASCAR and he's going to put Cyberfrog on a NASCAR thing. I actually think it's really cool. I think it's cool to have anything comics out there in the limelight.
I was gonna say, like, it's a good way to get some exposure, not even just on his comic, but on comics in general.
Yeah, and
So,
hey, Ethan's a douchebag, but I still think it's a
for
neat
sure.
thing to do.
right. Definitely a good way to just get it out there. You know.
I love that one.
Hell
She's
yeah.
like petting.
Just
Petting
stroking and
Sir Jeremy.
petting.
All right, let's do one more. Pick whatever you want.
Okay.
He's helping out a good dude. That's what I said. Like, I think it's neat. I seen the clip on one of those channels that clip them, and I think it's kind of cool. I like
Right.
stuff like that. Like when people, community helping each other out. Like, I can't argue with that shit.
For sure.
Especially when a community's nice.
Exactly. It's nice when they actually care about each other, you know, and are nice
Right.
to each other.
Crazy.
It's a crazy thought, you know. Don't be a douche hammer.
I think both
Like-
MKX and 11 Scorpion were the best. Yeah, MK. See, I still love MKX. I think, actually, you know what? I take back what I said earlier. I think MKX Melina was my favorite.
You think? I think
I
MKX
love the
Tanya
lips.
was my favorite.
Oh, Tanya was great.
Yeah, Tanya was definitely my favorite from MKX. But, or MK9 was it? Maybe? I don't remember. The last one that she was in before this. But,
I love
yeah,
that
I think
katana
that-
too.
yes, definitely. I think that the Scorpion, whichever game, I think it was X that had the gold version, that like people paid $250 freaking dollars for the thing for,
That's
was
wild.
just it was so ugly to me. Everybody's like, this is the best Scorpion outfit, and I'm like, this shit is ugly. Like, this isn't even kind of cool to me. I think it's hideous.
They had the deluxe or whatever, ultra deluxe or whatever for this one too, where you got a Liu Kang statue, and the statue was not. It was like white, and it was like ugly. It was not worth the money.
Jesus. Exactly. Like, it was fully white with like gold eyes, but like the statue itself was fully white. But then they actually made his palette, like, you got a skin for that in the game too. And it looked just like the statue. So it was like
Yeah.
all flat white, and it was like Ghost Liu Kang, basically.
I said pick whoever you want, and you picked freaking Garrus.
Well, I haven't used them yet. And shit. It's not like I'm gonna win anyway. Your smoke is way crazier. Your smoke is super fucking crazy now.
And now with Chameleon, I swear she was like made for him.
Exactly. Like, you have gotten way better with smoke since Chameleon came out.
She's so good. Like, you don't necessarily get the long ass ones like you did before, but you get so many good little, and they're not even little, but good combos with her.
Yeah, no. You get a lot of good length and good fucking damage combos. Even just using her for like minimum stuff,
Yes.
you still get really good damage out of her.
I swear the first
But-
10 minutes, not 10 minutes, it was more like an hour. But I hated her so much, I was so mad, and then I was like, okay, let me try smoke. Okay, let me do this, and I'm like, okay, I can work with this.
Yes, yeah, and I was like, wait, let me just try this. Let me see what's going on over here.
It was the
And
timer
then-
aspect I didn't like at first. I was like, well, at least
Exactly.
with Tremor they did this, and I'm like, wait, no, this is better. I don't have to worry about changing the timer. I don't have to worry about that.
Right, you can just play the game without having to worry. You can just let it play out, and if it does what you want it to do, perfect. Like, sometimes you're gonna time it right, sometimes you're gonna fuck it up.
Yep.
You know, but it is better to me too than trying to like remember which stance he's in and trying to fucking balance that out while you're
Yeah.
still playing. Nice. Oh, hi kitty. Are you needing on the blankie? Who's that sweet girl? Yeah. She's been so lovey, dude. It's adorable.
I love that. Like, my one cat that sleeps with me doesn't like when I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, really?
So, and when I wake up in the morning, she'll like bat at my eyes real softly, like, because she knows it's different and it confuses her. It's so freaking cute.
That is adorable, though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
All right,
I wake
guys.
up to her like landing in front of my face on the bed. Like, she'll just jump up and just chill right there or lay on Steph's back. It was hilarious. She was laying on her back, just spread out. I started petting her, trying to get her to move over to me, and she just splayed out all across Steph's back
Oh
while
my
she was
god.
sleeping.
That's so
Super
freaking
freaking
cute.
cute.
Alright,
Right.
guys, we have Drunk Box tonight at 6 p.m. There
Let's
is.
go.
It's gonna be super fun, but I will warn everybody, there is a few things I want to talk about before, and then I want to immediately drink. Immediately drink.
Nice. Nice.
So-
And that's understandable for
Yeah.
sure.
I want to address some things very lightly that has been going on, but nothing. I don't want to say nothing bad because it is, but it's not. You'll understand tonight, I promise. And then we'll get
Right.
drunk and fucking heal together. There we go.
Damn straight. We got you, girl. We got
All-
your back.
Hell yes. All right, guys. What time for school? I'll email you, Robert. I will. All right, guys. We are going to wrap up, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much, Jaxie.
Thank you for having me, and
Bye.
everybody have a good day. Enjoy. We'll see you on Junk Rocks.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Let's go. Bye.